Welcome everyone to my live stream. I welcome you all to my live stream today. How are you doing? Where are you watching me from? As you're connecting, please do the needful. Try to be nice. Say something at the comment section. Say hi. Let me welcome you all in a special way. Thank you for joining my live streaming, okay? Thank you so much. You are all welcome and appreciated. Thank you so much for joining. It's your girl Chinasi Kego from Africa, the very pretty girl from the city of Owerri, who is not currently in Owerri. Oh yeah. Welcome to my live stream. As you are joining, please tell us where you are connecting from. Okay? We're happy to have you in the building. Yeah. Say something at the comment section. Just be nice. You are welcome. Welcoming you from the office of Chinana of Africa. You're highly welcome. You're highly welcome. Is a rising voice from Africa saying welcome to you, irrespective of your continent, your skin color, and your country. You are welcome in the building. Welcome, especially family members. Welcome. In case you're seeing my face for the very first time, please and please, you just have to be a family member right here, and you're not going to regret it. Yeah, you only have to just hit the subscribe button, which is totally free, to become part of us. All right, subscribe and get engaged with us at the comment section. Don't wait to share our content. We have a whole lot of interesting content that will make you happy. Yeah, thank you for joining. Thank you, Onyisi, for joining. Good morning from here. Onyisi, where are you watching us from? You are highly welcome. Thank you. I'm so happy to have you in the building. Welcome to our live stream, okay? Where are you watching us from, please? Where are you watching us from? Double tap on your screen to like our live stream, okay? Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. On today's video, on today's live stream, we're going to be talking about test you need to, as a couple, test you need to actually do before you circle, before marriage proposal or before accepting marriage proposal. Calvin, you are highly welcome in the building. Kevin, you're highly welcome, okay? Thank you for joining. Please double tap on your screen to like my live stream and do well to tell us where you're watching us from. Thank you for joining, okay? Thank you. I really appreciate it all. Review. Thank you. Welcome to my live stream, okay? Yeah, we have an important, interesting content to talk about today. Thank you for joining. Please, as you're joining, tell us where you're watching from. Where are you seeing our face from? In case you're not a family member, please do well to subscribe to the channel to support our hustle, okay? And it's a fun place to be. You will never regret being part of us here, okay? Yeah, we're talking about tests you need to do before you propose or before you accept a proposal. Yeah, so as adorable king in the building, you really need to know all these things we're going to talk about on this video about your life partner to enable you know how to handle things better in that relationship or marriage, okay? Yeah, welcome everyone. For those of you who have not actually say hi to me, so please be nice, say something to me. I want to see you, I want to welcome you especially. You love what? Oh, thank you. You are highly welcome. Thank you so much for being part of our live streaming today, okay? Please do well to double tap. Double tap to like my live stream, okay? Welcome in the building. You are highly welcome, okay? Creamy black. Thank you, everyone. Okay, without wasting much of your time, let's go straight to the kind of taste you need to do as a wisdom king. This period, a lot of people will be settling down, a lot of people will want to tie the knot, especially those people who be traveling to different locations to get their self a life partner, those diaspora based king who are actually going home or to travel to where their partner is based to settle, stuff like that. A lot of people will settle down this period, and you really need to know who you are settling with. And that is why we'll dish out this topic to enable you or to give you a guide on how you can make the best choice or for things you need to know beforehand, before saying I do, before tying up the knot with that person you are interested in. So once again, I want to say welcome to those of you who are just joining now. As you are joining, please, there is one rule that I want you to understand here, if in case you are joining us today. As we are talking about this topic, okay, you feel free to ask us any question, make any suggestion and objection, whatever you think, you can actually say it. We actually like our live stream to be an interactive one, a lively one, and all that. So do well to feel free to ask a question, throw in your question while I fish. Okay, yeah, my adorable kings and queens in the building. Ooh. Yeah, the first test I want you to check or to do as a wisdom king is to test your partner or that person you want to settle with. Test her level of loyalty. Test her level of loyalty. There are so many ways you can actually run this test. You can actually maybe try to, you know, throw out some masculine quality or leadership qualities on her, or being mean to know how she will react. You need to know how she will react when you are mean or when she's provoked and all that. So this will help you to know her better. Try to do things that will, make her bring out her real self, her real character. We women, we always pretend most times, when especially when we are so much interested in you, we want to settle with you, we can hide some of our character. You as a man, you really need to find a way around to dish out, to bring out that her, to push her to bring out her real self or put out her real character on the table. You can try to be mean to her, or maybe, yeah, you can try to be mean to her, or try to do something that will provoke her to see if how coordinated she can be, how humble she can actually be even when she is provoked, like how how she can actually put. Oh my god, there are so many ways you can actually test her level of loyalty, like I said before. I'm so hot, like seriously. Yeah, another test you have to put her through is, yeah, you can actually test her level of loyalty. And another thing you have to do is to check how how well how well she can keep secret. You can actually try to tell her something that looks like a secret for you to know if she's that type of woman that will keep a secret, that will not go and share your secret or family secret out there, especially when she's provoked, when you offend her, or when you make her angry. Yeah, You can actually observe this even why or from the way she relates with her friends. Some of them, when someone is provoked them, maybe their friends who have confided in them, who have told them secret, one secret or the other, and along the line they have issue, or maybe that friend of her offends her. You find out that even on phone calls, she cannot hold herself. She'll start ranting, start shouting, start, getting mad at that particular person. And sometimes she can go as well leaking a secret of a friend who have actually confided in her to you. And such a woman might come up to tell you that you should not share this to anybody, or don't tell anybody. Oh, I'm telling you because I love you. I'm just leaking this secret of this social person to you because I love you, or because you are this to me or that to me. They'll start telling you a secret someone else have actually told them. And when once a woman, or yeah, when once she is doing this, or she's that person that can actually leak someone else's secret to you, you should also be aware that one day something might arise and she will end up telling someone else your own secret. So knowing this will help you know the things you can share with her. She would actually tell another person one day that, okay, I'm just telling you this because you are my sister, or because you're my family member, or because you are too this to me, and I don't want you to share to anybody. And you find out that one day she will put out your own secret on the table to discuss with someone else because of, whatever. Maybe she's not happy with you at that moment, or maybe she's that type of woman that can talk anyhow, that cannot get hold of her mouth. I'm sorry, my guys, I'm sorry, my kings in the building. Network is going up and down. Okay, just bear with me. It's not actually my fault, but network. All right, yeah. I don't actually know what is wrong with network providers. I don't know why their services cannot be stable in some locations. I don't really know what they are doing in the office when their services, people will pay for service and will not get the value, full value. Okay, so you really need to put check on all this to know whom you are about circling with. Okay, like I said, you have to, nothing, another thing you have to test is her level of temperament, for you to know if she's that person that will, start scattering things in the house, start going crazy because of little provocation or because of little misunderstanding. You try and push her to that place, to that space, for you to know how crazy she can be, or how coordinated she can be, or the level of wisdom she can apply in settling matters. Because at the end, no matter what the difference or misunderstanding is, yeah, what will be the best thing for you both is for you to settle that matter amicably. So for you to understand her level of coordination, you really need to put her in that space where she will be, for you to know how well she can actually handle matters when such thing arises. Because believe me, no matter how sweet and honey that relationship is at this particular level, because in my place they always say something like ebidosia onato. At any relationship, at the initial position is always sweet, sweet, sweet and honey, which is not going to be like that all through the lifetime, all through the days. There must be a day that you both will disagree to agree. So on this day of disagreement to agree, knowing this will, putting her in that space will help you to know what she will be able to do, or understand how capable she will be able to handle matters, and then settle amicably. All right, so you have to test her, know her temperament level, how she can handle things. Okay, yeah, so that you will know what to do or what to expect from her. Another test you should put her through is patience. You test her level of patience, how coordinated she can be when she actually needs something and she cannot have it at that particular moment. You test her level of patience. Like, yeah, if she's that type that will always want everything to be available on the table, to be made available on the table for her as a queen, you know, yeah, if you are that type of king who always provide everything for her, who always take care of her, gift her, and always respond to her demands and need immediately, and everything is so smooth and she's so happy with you, you have to provide time to check what could be her reaction when these provisions of yours are not available or when they are shortcoming. When these provisions you always put on the table are shortcoming, what will be her reaction? How will she handle it? How will she feel? Will she be that type that will flee up? Will she be that type that want to draw the curtain close because you cannot provide her need at the moment? So my adorable king, I will advise you try, even if she is making a demand or there is a need on the table that is not something that is urgently or very, very important, you try deny her access to some level of care or provision for you to actually understand if she is there because of those things you are making available for her, or those care you're giving, or those nice treats you're giving. Try to deny her access to her need at that particular point of time. It could be something very little that maybe you know that she need or she's demanding from you. You try to tell her, I cannot provide this for now. Is it that you don't, maybe she will be asking you or dragging you, is it that you don't have it, or you don't want to give me, or you don't want to do it? I cannot provide it for now, or I cannot handle it for now, should be an answer from you for you to know if she's going to flee up, or if she's going to calm down, or if she's going to be patient with you. Or you can actually tell her to be patient from now to so time, since the need is not something that is choking. You can actually tell her to wait from now to so time, or it's not going to be this month, maybe expect that from next month, or stuff like that, for you to know what she would do or how she will react. So you really need to check her patient level. If she's that type of woman who will be willing to endure hard time with you, okay? Not a woman who is there because everything is just smooth for now, and when those things are not available, those things you always provide for her are not available on the table, she will change it for you. She will be like, oh my God, if you can't take care of my need, if you can't do this for me, what am I doing with you? That is when you really understand who you are dealing with. Because if you are always making everything available for her on the table, she will be giving you a king's treat because you are actually treating her like a queen. She will always be putting out that loyal attitude, behaving as if she is the best wife material because you are there doing the best you can do as a man for her. Yeah, every woman expects a lot from their man. That is common, that is normal. Yeah, so when once you stop doing too much, those women who are not in love with you will show themselves. When once you stop doing too much, those women who are not really in love with you, they will just show themselves. Okay, so you have to try to deny her a little. I'm not saying you should like drag or you should punish her, but at least try intentionally to say, I don't have this for now, I can't provide this for now, and see how she will react, so that you will really understand who she is. If she's really in love with you, or she's really in love because you are loving her. Okay? Yeah, because that is it. It's either she's in love with you, or she's in love with you there, or she's being there because you are loving her. So you have to figure it out before you marry this person. so as for you not to add to the increased rate of divorce are there tomorrow. Because those women who are just there because you are loving them, who don't really love you from the bottom of their heart, are going to be ready to pack and run away or move away if there is any, anything, any, when the winds blow that the things is no longer, coming forth the way you were actually giving it to them, or stuff like that, or any day in the marriage that they don't have access to those provision you actually make for them. You will see the beast in them, like they want to show you that, oga, I'm not gonna take this one, no. Yeah, there is no need to be here because I can get this. So you really need to understand this person before you settle down with her. All right, another test you should put her through is family taste. Yeah, you have to taste this woman before you marry her, before you settle with her, you know with your family. You really need to know how she will be open to receive your family. Because of course you can't say because you are married to her, that beautiful queen, because she's so pretty, because she's your wife, you forget about your family. No, 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 no. That's very, very wrong. That's very, very wrong. So you have to actually check this before you circle with her, for you to know if there is anything you have to address. You do it at the initial time. If there's any correction, impression you have to correct, if there's something you have to like say, no, I'm not going to take this, you set the boundary at the stage when you both have not actually tied that knot. So you have to test out with your family. Sometimes if you have access to invite your family member, maybe your mom, to come around, or sisters and all that, just for a short period of time, for you to actually observe how she will relate with them, how compatible, like, how they can actually bond like a family. Because I don't know. I think it's common everywhere. I wanted to say that Africans are family oriented, like, but I believe everybody from anywhere, like, you cannot just throw your family members away because you are settling down with somebody. I don't think anybody from any tribe, whether Western, West, African nation, or stuff like that, will actually want to, back off your family entirely. You can imagine. You can imagine. You can actually imagine. Oh my God. You can imagine what it will look like. Okay, you can actually imagine what it will look like after raising kids. Those kids that you care so much about, after raising kids as a man, and tomorrow, because your children or any of your child got married, they forget about you. No, it's not done anywhere. After all the effort, the sleepless nights we put to you are put there to raise that child to adulthood stage, and simply because that person get married, they should forget about family. It's not done anywhere. It's not good. But some people of my gender, they no one grieve for anybody. They no one give any family member space. Although there should be limit to anything they are doing with family, but some people don't want at all, at all. Any family member, they are seeing that person as a threat. They are seeing that person as, so they are not comfortable. And for you to know this, for you to prevent or know how to handle things, to avoid having a woman in your life that will come and scatter or put fire in your family, you have to test her. You have to try to test her to know how she feel or how she will react to matters that has to do with your family members. Sometimes you can actually, maybe you gift your parents or you gift your siblings, you let her know about it. You tell her, okay, I'm sending so amount for my mommy for this, or I'm gifting my mother, I'm gifting my father, or I'm sending so amount to my sister, or stuff like that, for you to know how she will react. Some women will pretend that they are cool with that, that there is no problem. Oh, you have done so well. That's good. And immediately after that, they will try to, bill you for something that they are not supposed to do, because simply because they are not really okay with that amount of money you actually send to your family member. They might be like, okay, me too, I need money, me too, I have to collect. Or because you send money for your mommy, you send money to your mommy, you have to send to my own mom. They might tell you, okay, my mom need this assistance or my dad need this, just for them to, get back at you for, gifting your own family member. Such a woman will actually be war. She will always turn your home to a war zone if you actually end up circling with her. And when you gift your parents or gift any member or extend a helping hand to any member of your family. Yeah, so knowing this, I'm not saying if you observe this you should quit the relationship or you should, call it over. No, you can still be with her but address it, or knowing how you can be helping your family without relating to her, without maybe telling her, because you have actually find out that the one you tell her, she actually reacted negatively to it. So you don't need to, be telling her things like that. All right, so it's just gonna help you to know how best, to live and bond with her. Another thing is another test you have to put her through is gold digging test. Yeah, you really have to test her too well to know if she's actually there for things she's benefiting. Yeah, if she's actually there for the sake of things she's benefiting. You have to really know that. And you have to check if this person that is actually benefiting one thing or the other from you, you are doing too much for, can actually reciprocate those things you're doing for her when you yourself need her to assist you. Like, has you want to know if she's gonna be willing to actually support you too, or help you in covering up one need or the other. No matter how comfortable you are, no matter how wealthy you are, yeah, you can actually claim that you don't have access to any coin at that moment. You cannot handle things, you cannot pay bill. For you to actually know if she's gonna be willing to bring up from her pocket to support you, before you do this, you should actually do it with a particular amount that you know that you can comfortably handle. All right, you can actually maybe gift her, or give her money and plan to do it when you know that she has money, or as someone who you want to settle with, her level of income, or maybe the business she's doing, or when she is actually on cash, you can actually tell her to, help me cover up this, or I'm actually broke now, or actually need this assistance now, and I don't know whom to run to, I don't know how to handle it, I don't know what to do about it. For you to know if she herself will say, okay, let me support you with so amount, or if she's gonna just be there with, yeah, or if she's gonna just be there not telling you that she can't handle it or she cannot support. Some women will always say something like, hey, me, I can never give any man my money or my hard-earned money, or even if she is his money, I know if he bring out money from my pocket, give any man, stuff like that, which is selfish. If you have been collecting from this man, if you know that this man has been there for you, or maybe in that relationship, no matter how short it is, because maybe sometimes this person you want to settle with, you have not done much for her, understand, but you really need to find a way around to figure out if this person can help you with something very little. If she can easily say, okay, yeah, let me just buy this for you and order, you really need to test her to know if she's one of those go digga go digga go digga gum 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 go digga go digga go digga gum, like those people who always there to dig a goal. They're always there for what they stand to gain from you. They're always there wanting you to be the one doing, wanting you to be the one always sacrificing, wanting you to be the one, they don't want to offer any assistance to you, they don't want to support you in any way, they don't want to, like, but they want you to do too much for them. So you really need to know. And when you observe this, is if you love that person so much, you address it, like find a way to correct the impression. And it is better done now that you both are not yet married. And if the person cannot handle you correcting him or her, he can actually tell you, so you are really, you are ready, my dear. Thank you, ONC. So you have to actually find out all this, if that woman is actually going to be a backbone for you when need be, if that woman is actually going to, be loyal to you even when she's provoked, if that woman is that type that can tolerate your excesses. That is why you have to like push her in that mood of being provoking her or being mean or making her angry, to know what she would do or know how she will react. Okay, yeah, if she's gonna tolerate your excesses, if she's gonna tolerate your naughty time, because what, no matter whom you are, you have your own attitude problem. Same thing applicable to her. So you try giving her your attitude problem to find out if she can handle it. Knowing all this will help you to know better whom you are about circling with. So for you to actually figure out on how best you can fix things up, for you to have a healthy relationship with her, successful relationship with her, enjoyable and productive one, even as you're going to circle with her. Because at the end, what every man, every king out there need is a peaceful home. No king will want to go out after hustling, after the whole stress you pass through on daily basis. You come back home and your home is a war zone. Nobody's praying for that kind of home. Nobody's praying for that kind of woman who will always set your house on fire. Because this kind of attitude, there are some kind of woman you will keep in your house. You will prefer staying outside than your home. A home should be a place of comfort. A home should be a place of relaxation. A home should be a place of peace. So when once you circle with the wrong person, you find out that their home will not be homing anymore. Your home will not be homing anymore. You will prefer staying outside, spending time outside, than coming back home. And whenever you remember coming back home, whenever it's time for you to go home, you get sad, you get upset. The journey of marriage is not easy at all. It's not actually easy. And it is better as a wisdom king, you do all these foundation. These are the foundation, the things you need to lay for you to have a better landing, a better ground, a smooth ground. Okay, because any home, you are about building a home with this person. You are about building a home that will accommodate your kids, accommodate your family member, accommodate your wealth, your resources and all that. So if you end up not making a solid foundation with this person, you find out that there will be crack, along the line. But if the foundation is made on a very solid ground, that is when you have a happy home. No matter the ups and downs that comes with marriage, you will be able to stand ground. Your family will be, she will be able to cover you or be by you to the envy of other people. Yeah. Also, you have to check all these things we have mentioned. You have to test this for you to know her real character, her real being, her real personalities, for you to correct some impression, for you to know how to handle her best, for you to know her level of mentality and coordination. Yeah. The next test we have to talk about, these ones are just for you to know her character and all that. There is another side of test which has to do with you knowing her health status. You knowing her health status. This one, I will encourage both partners to be, ask for this test. Even as a woman, you make sure you also get your partner to test himself, or you testing him for you to also also know if you both are compatible, because at the end, no be only man matter inside the marriage. We women too, we matters too. So if you're a lady watching, you can also ensure that you test your man for you to know if you both are going to be compatible, if you both are going to make yourself a better wife and a best husband or best couple in that marriage. Now we're going to be talking about tests you need to do. We are done with the test you need to do to figure out this person personality, okay, whom this person really is. Now, after knowing who this person is, you also have to know the person's health status. You have done a lot of tests to check the person's personality. Now you have to go through some tests for you to know the person's health status and know whom you are actually ending up with. You need to know what this body, this beautiful body you are seeing contain. If the inside this body is actually well to do the way the outside is looking. And this is why you have to go through this medical test for you to actually know if you both are compatible and what to expect. Okay, yeah, number one test you have to do with your partner before saying I do is, yeah, checking your blood group. You have to check the blood group to know if you both are actually good to go or not. Okay, yeah, you check your blood group. And another thing you have to check is you check the infant. Hello, I'm sorry, you check the fertility test. You do the fertility test for you to actually know if this person can be okay when it has to do with conception and all that. You check if that person's egg is okay. Yeah, if the person's egg is okay, if the person's sperm is okay. You got to check all this for you to know what you are embarking on. And if the person is actually having any health issue, you have to go for, you meet a therapist for counseling or advice on how best you can put things in order. You help yourself, because before you go through all this, I think you should be with someone you actually love. So if the person is having any health challenge, it should not be something that will scare you away. It's something you have to help or stand by for you both to look at for how to fix it or how best to settle or sort it out. Okay, you check the fertility level to know if there is variability of egg, variability of sperm, and all that. Okay, to enable you both know if you're going to be fertile, when you settle. Because many people, although there are couple who just want to get married and enjoy their life, but majority of couples will actually want to, yeah, thank you, Onyisi, will actually want to have kids. Yeah, so that you will know if this person's egg is okay for conception. You know if this your partner's liquid or egg water is that authentic, that it can actually form when it meets with the egg, to form a baby. Because at the end, you both will want to produce, you want to make kids. Unless you don't care about kids, you don't want kids and all that, and before you can come up and say you don't want kids, it's also wise you discuss it with this person. So you have to check the fertility level to know if you both are good to go when it has to do with you bearing children and all that. So as for you to also seek any medical attention that you need to do, it is going to be capable to bear you a child. As a man, as a wisdom king, you really need to know if there is any case of block of fallopian tube and all that. Okay, another test you have to go through is genotypic test. This genotypic test is actually very, very important. Okay, genotype are softwares that parents pass through their offspring. Okay, so you really need to know the genotypes the genotype type of your partner before you settle, so that you will actually know if there are going to be issue along the line when you start bearing children, because those children you're going to bring into the world, you really need them to be healthy. Okay, so for you to understand the genotype, of your partner, is going to go a long way to help you and your partner know what you are embarking on, because there are a lot of things, a lot of genotype is a lot of cases or things that parents can actually transfer to kids. Like I said, this genotypical issue is actually one of the things that you have to actually be out about, for you to know if there's going to be issue, yeah, because you don't have to have children, you don't need to have children who have one health issue or the other, such as Marfan syndrome, or albinism. Okay, where there are a lot of things, or sickle cell issue, you have to actually know, because if you don't check this and you end up settling with that woman who the genotype is not actually matchable to your own, you should be expecting kids with such issues, and you would not want that. So if you actually have to go through this test and observe that the genotype is not matched, maybe the person's genotype did not match with your own, or is that type that will make you to produce carrier or sickle cell, if you finally settle with that person, you as a wisdom king can decide on what to do, or seek advice from health or medical personnel on what to do about it, for you not to end up settling or bringing children that will suffer from one health issue or the other. Another test you have to actually do with that partner is checking if there is any chronic disease, test for any chronic disease running in the family or lineage, kinda. Okay, yeah, because some family have some illnesses that can actually be inherit, like transfer from one person to other, through hereditary or stuff like that. You really need to go through this test for you to know, so those tests that is actually life threatening, those health issues or cases that's actually life threatening, that you really need to find out before circling with that your partner, are many, but there are notable ones, just like hepatitis, syphilis, diabetic level, and a whole lot of them. There are a whole lot of them. Like, you also have to check if those people, that family you want to settle with, are the family that is having mental issue. If there's mental cases running in their family lineage, you should know about it before you say I do, so that you don't end up with someone that will produce kids for you that will have cusco, or maybe along the line, after years of marriage, you find out that the person is having one nut is actually losing. If you actually have to go through this test at the initial position, you at the initial stage of this relationship, or before you marry this person, it will help you, it will be a guide for you to know what to expect. Yes, I'm not saying that if you find any of these tests or positive, if you find them cases positive in that your partner, that it should end up the marriage, or you should not continue. But it's going to help you, for you to know what you are embarking on, the kind of person you are settling with, to enable you provide any assistance that you need, to any assistance or support that is actually needed, before things will run out of hand. Like, if it is someone that is actually having any health issue or mental issue, you should know, and you meet therapists for them to cancel you on what to do or how to prevent situations. You know how to prevent situations before it gets out of hand. So my adorable kings in the building, you have to actually do a lot to check this person before you circle with her. Same thing applicable to female genders. You actually have to do all this for you to know whom you are circling with. And this is one of the things I would want you to do. Please and please don't neglect any of these things we actually talk about here. You can actually make sure you do them in one way or the other. Make sure you provide a systematic way, and you can actually figure out all these things for you to know really what you are about doing, the decision you are about taking, so as for you to take that decision with your full chest, not doing it because like a blind man. You don't have to do that. So if it is something that is not goable for you, if you observe something that is not goable for you, I think breakup is better done now that you both have not started producing kids, that you have not started producing kids, than later, because some people will ignore checking all those things, and along the line when they find out that this person is having one chronic disease or one health challenge or the other, or attitude problem, they will decide to break up. I am actually pleading with you to do all the check you have to, all the necessary things you have to check now before you circle with that person. And if you think the person is not compatible, yeah, it's gonna pain, it's gonna cause the person pain, it's gonna pain you actually, because maybe this person, you have been courting with this person for a long or short period of time. It's gonna pain you both to say, okay, let's draw the curtain close, that no going again is no longer compatible and we are not going to do this. It's safer than for you to do it now than to do it when things has gotten worse. All right, so we are actually doing this to ensure that you don't have any regret making that choice. You don't end up with somebody who you will regret. Okay, say, had I known, if I had known all this, I wouldn't have, get married to her or get married to him. You really need to have all this idea. You really need to know all this so that you will not keep yourself in the dark and end up blaming yourself or blaming someone for anything. And these cases, there are also ways you can handle it in case this person is someone you love so much. You can seek advice on how you can handle it, or how you can help the person to level up things for you both to be together if you are really in love. Okay, so if you have any question right now, we have to actually ask. If you have any question, you can actually throw it in. If you have any suggestion, you can actually throw it in before we wrap up. Okay, we have few minutes to go. We have like 10 minutes left here, so we want to attend to your questions. You want to attend to your question. If you don't have question, you can actually give this live stream a thumbs up. Tell us how helpful you think it is. Just say something, send us emoji. Let's understand how you're feeling about the live stream, what you like or what interests you, or what the point you actually gathered from here, and how well you're going to use that. Okay, in order for you not to make a mistake, you have to just say something right now before we wrap up. I really love you all that have been here from the beginning of this live stream up till this time. Okay, I want to say I really, really appreciate it all, and I'm expecting you guys to actually give me feedback. What do you think about all we have just discussed? And if you have a question, if you have video suggestion or request, you feel free to do that right now. Okay, oh, I did not dance for you guys today. Everywhere is so hot. Everywhere is damn hot. I cannot dance for you guys today. No sweet dance mood. No. So yeah, bear with me. Throw in your question, make video suggestion, video request, and don't forget to hit us up on WhatsApp, contact in case you have any advert placement. Actually come this far. I'm so happy and glad that we have come this far. Do well to ask your question. In case you are here, you don't have question, that's cool. And those of you who are going to watch this live stream, because I'm posting it right away there on my platform on the YouTube channel, so you can actually, in case you're watching this live stream after now, you can actually throw in your question. You are not missing out, because we really want to know how to serve you better. We actually intend to live stream for something less than an hour, and we are going to be saying goodbye in a short while to all our fans who are actually here live to live stream with us. Okay, I'm so glad to have you in the building. I feel so honored. Thank you for honoring me. I'm so glad. Okay, thank you, UL, for your support. There are people who are supporting us here with their food chase, and I want to say a huge thank you to them all that are always there to support us, both financially and otherwise. So thank you so much. If you are a new member here, ensure that you have actually hit that subscribe button, jingle the bell, so as for you to get notification whenever we are uploading or going on live stream. Okay, because you really need to be a family member right here, because there are a whole lot of benefits of being part of our family. Okay, yeah, I want to say thank you to those our fans from North America, South American, fans from African nations, fans from Europeans. I want to say thank you to you all. Australian fans, thank you to you all. Atlantico fans, I love you, thank you to you all. And Asian fans, thank you for your support. We really, really appreciate you all, irrespective of your continent, your country, and your skin color. We really, really love you. Our intention here on YouTube platform is to ensure that you have a healthy relationship with your partner, successful relationship with your partner, productive relationship, and peaceful one. Okay, yeah, because you really need to enjoy your home, have a happy home. Okay, we love you all. Okay, especially those of you who are African in-laws, African lovers, Chinasike lovers across the globe. I heard here all. I want to say thank you for your support. Thank you for all you have been doing for me. I really, really appreciate you all for getting my back covered. It gives me joy when I sleep and wake up and know that there are people out there who care for me, who are willing to support me anytime, any day, even financially. Okay, so I am saying a huge thank you to those of you who are putting out their time, their resource, who are gifting us and all that. Thank you for being there for me. I really, really appreciate you. May the Almighty keep blessing you for me, keep providing for you, keep giving you wisdom for you to be a wisdom king that have a peaceful relationship and give you what it takes to make your family a happy one, a productive one. I really, really, really appreciate it all. Okay, so you can actually throw in your question anytime, any day. We are open to your questions. We are open to your suggestions. We are open to your objection, contribution, and we are here to give you full guide and support on how you're going to make your relationship a better one, enjoyable one, and also better your knocking skill. Yeah, for few days now we have been hammering on what you're gonna do for you not to make a wrong choice of marriage, like wrong choice of life partner, because we are not happy about the increased rate on divorce level both here in Africa and the Western nation. Okay, so people really have to go back to foundation, especially those of you who have not settled down, to know the basic things to do for you to end up having a happy home. Okay, yeah, we actually on our last live stream we actually talk about questions. Okay, we have actually talked about on this channel question you need to ask before you settle down. Yeah, well, we'll talk about things you need to know about the person you're settling down with. Okay, and we have a video we just uploaded recently that will guide you if you are that king that want to settle down this period, that is looking for life partner this period, that want to say I do, that want to engage, that want to pay someone's bride price. That video will go a long way to help you. It's a guide. You need to go check on it and then watch it to get all the information that you need. So we are actually doing this especially for those who don't have time to study their partner. No matter how limited time you have, you can act with our guides. You can actually know all you're supposed to know, even when you date that person for a long period of time. Few time you have with that person, using our guide will help you to cover up for those spaces and for you to understand the person as quickly, as fast as possible, especially for those of you who are diaspora based, who based abroad, who has been working all through, but this festive period they want to settle, they want to come back home to settle, to find themselves a queen, or they want to go to a location where they actually have someone they have been chatting with or contacting or communicating with, maybe online. Okay, those of you who are choosing their partners from online, with this guide you can actually know the things you really need to quickly know about the person you want to settle down. So if you are a diaspora base and you want to marry someone that you have been in a distant relationship with, you don't have time or know to know this person too well, our videos, we are putting out videos, live stream topics that will help you to quickly know this person, no matter the limited time you have with the person, for you to also know the things you have to, the boundaries you have to set for you to end up having what you want, end up with a happy woman who will make you a happy home, who will make you the best wife. The best wife material qualities. We have actually dropped a content that will help you know those qualities that you should expect from a good woman, so that when you see one, you don't need anybody to tell you. You know that this one will be a good wife, will make you a good wife, and you will settle with her. Okay, so we wish you all the best, no matter where you want to marry from, no matter who you want to settle with, or no matter who you are settling already with. Okay, we are wishing you all the best of luck. May your marriage be blessed, may your married life be blessed, may your family be blessed, may your relationship be sweet and productive one. I love you all. I want to say goodbye right now from the office of Chinana. This is a rising voice from Africa, ensuring and doing too much to ensure that you are guided when it has to do with relationship matters and knocking skill. Okay, because another thing we know how to do well is to educate you on how best you can knock your partner. Okay, we don't want a breakup, We don't want anything that will land you and your partner to divorce or break up or toxic relationship. That is why we actually carefully look out for content that will be a guide, look out for content that will be helpful to you all. So I want to say goodbye right now. See you on our next live stream. If time and things permit us, we are going to be live again, maybe at mid or early morning, just like we do today. Do well to join and do well to subscribe. Oh. Hit that subscribe button. Make sure you jingle the bell so that you will be getting notification. Whenever we are here live streaming, you get notification. Whenever we have video upload, you get notified. Okay? At the end, you're gonna benefit, and you're gonna encourage us with your support. All right, thank you guys. See you when next we meet again. Bye for now. Love you, love you, love you all. See ya. Yeah. Jesus. Jesus.